Hello, guys, and welcome back to House Edge. We are talking college football semifinals and NFL wildcard. It's playoffs all around. How you doing, Bert?
It's playoff season. I'm excited. Both honestly are completely wide open, except Indiana's the clear favorite on that side. But for NFL, I do not see a clear favorite. It is
Yeah,
anybody's
anybody can
championship.
win. Absolutely, it's gonna be a fun one. So we do start off with college. Talking about that Indiana and um, Oregon game. For that game, I'm gonna be taking a player prop. I'm gonna be taking Fernando Mendoza over 208.5 passing yards. I mean, he's averaging 224 passing yards in his ranked matchups. They seem to be going to him in these big moments, and he's delivering. So I'm gonna keep on that trend.
Yeah, he's gonna have to throw the ball against Oregon. I have a play in this game as well. I'm taking Indiana minus 3.5 over Oregon. This is the only clear favorite in all of the playoffs, both college and NFL. Um, they won by 10 in Eugene, and I haven't seen that much improvement from this Oregon team. Neutral site, I think Indiana easily takes care of it, and Fernando Mendoza is going to have to throw the ball to do that.
Yeah, I definitely could see Indiana winning this game. I don't think it's going to be a cupcake for them, though. A second look at Indiana, Oregon's going to have. I think they're going to make some surprises.
Mm-hmm.
And the next game is going to be Miami versus Ole Miss. We are on opposite sides for this play. I'm going to be taking Miami on the money line, minus 149 for 1.5 units. You're taking Ole Miss plus 3.5. This Miami team has beat Ohio State and Texas A&M, those two teams that I held in high regard. So I think they're just hot right now, and they're going to win this and get to the final.
Yeah, I don't know. This Ole Miss team every single time has been pulling it together even without Lane Kiffin. They're playing for Lane Kiffin. I think he gets $1 million if they win this game.
If they win, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, he does.
So I think they will win this game outright. I Miami, I think, had a bit of a fluky Ohio State team against them. Not saying it was a fluky win. They definitely played way better, but Ohio State did not look like themselves. And Ryan Day is actually not that good. Kind of a sidebar there, but yeah, I think Ole Miss they got it going with this interim head coach. They looked really good against Georgia, and I think they're going to keep going against Miami.
Yeah, one thing I do agree with you is that this is going to be a game with a lot of points. I'm also going to be taking the over 51.5 in this game. I think no matter who wins it, it's going to be each team is going to score at least 25.
Yeah, and the over under is a little bit lower than usual, probably because of the recent Miami Ohio State game. It was very low scoring, so yeah, I would go over here as well.
So that wraps up our college plays. Now we'll dive into the NFL. We started off with a common play, um, slightly common play. I'm going to be taking the Bears on the money line at plus 100. First, going to be taking Bears plus 1.5 versus the Packers. I think this is just a spot where the Bears have all the momentum. They've won their last couple games, despite other than the 49ers. And then the Packers are limping into this playoffs. A lot of key injuries. I don't think this is a team that can go far in this playoff.
Yeah, I think the Bears will win this game. The only thing I'm concerned about is the lack of experience there. You have a head coach who's in his first playoff game. You have a quarterback who's in his first playoff game. There's a lot of guys that are dealing with this pressure for the first time. I'm taking the 1 point just in case they lose by 1 point because I do think the Packers have a legitimate chance here.
It's a lot to overcome. I think when Micah got hurt, that killed their playoffs hopes for
Hmm.
me. We'll see. I'm also going to be taking the Bills and Jags under 51.5. I think this is a case of two quarterbacks that are very boom or bust. And unfortunately, I think that they're going to flop in this game. I think the 51.5 is way too many points for a good Jags defense and a pretty average Bills defense. I don't think they're going to put up all those numbers.
Yeah, that number is a little bit high. I would agree with you there. I have a play in this game as well. I'm going plus one, Jags plus 1.5 against the Bills. I personally, if I had to pick a Super Bowl champion right now, call me batshit crazy, but I'm going with the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Oh wow, what's the number on that?
I actually haven't checked. I'll look right now while you're giving your next play.
Yeah, so I'm going to be taking the Eagles and 49ers under 46.5 for the game. I think this is a case where the Eagles are going to pretty much dominate the pace of this game. They have done that for the last couple weeks. Their defense is really hitting in strides right now. And I think the 49ers struggle against them. And even with the 49ers injuries, I think they're able to put up a confident showing against the Eagles offense, who has also struggled.
Yeah, Eagles postseason game that screams under to me as well. Um, my play in this game is going to be the 49ers plus 4.5. That's just way too many points. I think the Eagles are not 4.5 points better than the 49ers. The Seahawks just made them look bad. I think they have a very legitimate chance to win this game as well, and that's kind of hedging against my Eagles Super Bowl bet.
Yeah, I think 4.5 is a little bit too much. The Eagles, anything over three seems like too much these days. You don't know what you're getting from that
Mm-hmm.
offense.
Jags are plus 1,300, by the way.
Pretty good odds.
Yeah, might take that.
If they get through the Bills, I can see it happen. The
Yeah,
AFC is the more wide open side than I would even say the NFC.
definitely.
And for my last play, I have the Patriots minus 3.5 versus the Chargers. I think this is when the Chargers injuries finally come to haunt them. I think the Patriots are going to be able to own them in the trenches and win this game pretty handily.
Yeah, this was a stay away for me. If I had to pick a side, I probably would have gone with the Chargers. Just looking at who the Patriots have played this year, it is a ridiculously easy schedule. I think they only have one win against a team that's above 500. Like it is that easy of a schedule that they've played. So I'm scared that they have to go against a real team coming up. I'm looking right
I think
now.
they beat a couple playoff teams, I believe.
They beat
Let's
the
see.
Bills, and that is the only playoff team they beat. They beat the Bills one time.
Bills, Panthers is a
Oh,
playoff team
yeah. Yep.
too. Okay,
Early in the season, though. And they lost to the Raiders, which is kind of crazy to think about.
it is crazy, but new fresh start.
Yep.
0-0 game.
And for my last play in the NFL, I'm taking the Steelers money line. They got some voodoo magic going on right now. They got the priest throwing holy water on the field before games and stuff. They're home again. I think CJ Stroud and the Texans, they've had a good run, but this is going to be the end of it. Those terrible towels, that loud crowd, it's going to get to them, I think.
This game was my stay away. My only question is, can the Texans defense get at least one win on its own? And that's a real scary question for me if I like the Steelers.
Yeah. Yep.
So that rounds out our plays for this week. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and good luck on your bets.
Yep. See you next time.